Welcome back to Boys High School Basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Chris Patton and Luke Johnson with you here from Arcola. We played one quarter, and Arcola and Arthur Levington are tied at 15. It's been a fast-paced game, and Luke, it'll be interesting to see if the Purple Riders can hang with the speed that Arthur plays at and with the depth of the Knights.
All right, the depth of Arthur is always a challenge, and they haven't really gotten into it yet. You'll probably see some of it here in the second quarter, as Curtis Plank gets a layup down the middle of the lane, a nice little floater.
Curtis Plank converted that first opportunity. We've seen Arthur Levington struggle a little bit with some putbacks in there and have a little trouble inside the lane. Nice little pull-up jumper, though, for Curtis Plank. 17-15, Arthur Levington leads. Gets into the post there, and Justin Hobgood can't corral it, so it's going to go the other way. Looks like Stephen Wright was in there and ended up coming away with that when it was loose for Arthur Levington. 34, Stephen Wright has it now. Dished it off to 21, Tyler Schuring. 11, Avery Strock with it now. Down into the corner, then back out to the wing. Kicked over to 21, Schuring. Wright, number 34, has it now. 11, Avery Schrock. We're seeing some patience come into play now after a quickly played first quarter. 3 for Schuring, that one goes down. And that's the last thing Chad Graves and the Arcola coaching staff wanted to see. Tyler Schuring maybe start to get hot from outside. Trapped along the line there. What are we going to get? We're going to timeout called by Arcola. Picked up the ball in no man's land.
Good job by Coach Chad Graves for Arcola. Realized his player was in big trouble when he picked up the ball over there on the sideline. You never want to pick the ball up on the sideline against any defensive pressure, let alone from Arthur.
It's 20-15. Arthur Levington over Arcola. 6:34 left to go in the second quarter. And, so far leading scorer Colin Seaman for Arcola has 6. Arthur Levington is led by Clayton Hahn with 5. Clayton Hahn and Tyler Schuring, the only people with 3s tonight for Arthur Levington, and that's a big part of their game, the times we've seen them. But tonight they've kind of made a concerted effort to get to the basket, it seems like.
And you saw a little bit on their last possession, the patience. It almost seems like they try and sprint out as fast as they can in the first couple minutes, the first quarter, and then they settle in and they run their patient offense. They work the ball around and find the open shots, which is what got number 21, Tyler Schuring, his open 3 last time down.
Ball goes into the post, and we've seen that a couple times where the Arcola postman can't corral the pass and it ends up going the other way.
It was a tough pass. Arthur's help defense was in the right spot at the right time, and he came up with the steal.
21, Tyler Schuring with it now down in the corner. Shot put up and goes down. 3-point basket for number 4, Jeremy Plank. He has 5, and now it's 23-15. 3-pointer put up and no good. That would have helped out a lot for the Purple Riders' cause. Instead, it's rebounded by number 12, Curtis Plank. Pass almost goes away, corralled by number 4, Jeremy Plank. Arthur with it back now. He'll settle into the offense here and move it around and then make a cut. You make a pass and you make a cut. 3-pointer put up, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Chase Strader for Arcola. The first 8 points here in the second quarter belong to Arthur Levington.
Good job by Arcola on the rebounds there. The defense wasn't too bad. They almost overhelped there on that possession, giving up a wide open 3, but they did get the miss by Jeremy Plank, number 4.
Number 3, Colin Seaman with it now. Puts up a floater, tries to bang it down, doesn't go. Taken away by 34, Stephen Wright. Quickly down the floor are the Knights. They get it ahead, block shot, and a foul.
Tough call. Good job by Curtis Plank down low, though. One of the smaller guys on the floor is just showing up everybody down low.
24, Cole Hutton called for that foul. His first, team's 4th. Curtis Plank is at the free throw line. He makes that first one.
And Arcola is really starting to focus on Colin Seaman being the go-to guy on offense, which is fine because he's a very good player. But Arthur's concentrating on him so much. They had number 21, Tyler Schuring, on him so far for the entire first half. And he's just not able to shake free. They're going to have to find somebody else that can put some points on the board for him.
Second free throw is up and good. Curtis Plank has 6 points tonight. So we're tied 15 all after one quarter. Now it's 25-15. Arcola down by 10. Number 15, Freddie Moreno with it now. Trying to get into the post. We're going to get a foul called against Arthur Lovington. Wyatt Fischel trying to post up down there. Foul's going to go against Clayton Hahn, his first, team 6th. So maybe that's something Arcola can exploit there if they can draw another foul against the Knights and get to the free throw line. And just like that, they get it to Freddie Moreno. He makes the shot and is going to head to the free throw line for one more. And he's also, for future effect, going to put his team in the bonus.
Excellent job by Freddie Moreno, making some space for himself in the post, and a good pass from the inbounder to see him open.
Comes up short on his free throw, though. It's rebounded by Stephen Wright. Arthur Lovington foul went against number 13, Cole Garman. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Austin Schaefer. Here come the Purple Riders, going to force the issue a little bit. Little bump there, recovered the ball when it started to go away. Tipped around, Fischel does come down with it. Fakes him out with the pass and then can't get it to go down. Nice move to get some room there, but just can't get the little finger roll layup to go down. And we're going to foul called against Arcola. One of the players got up into the air. Looks like it is going to be Fischel. Got up into the air and landed a body on the Arthur Lovington man.
And both teams are pushing the ball up the floor very quickly and then trying to slow it down once they get across half court and see they don't have anything to run an offense.
Pass goes out to 13, Cole Garman. The foul went against 12, Wyatt Fischel, his first, team's 5th. 12, Curtis Plank with it. Reverses around to 4, Jeremy Plank. Down into the corner now. Seeing some of the reserves in for Arthur Lovington, and they're very patient. Making a pass, then immediately making a cut. 13, Garman with it. Drive through the lane. And up in the air and then knocked away. We've got trapped in there. Ball is going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Arthur Lovington.
A great defensive possession for Arcola. Closing out on shooters, not letting him have an open shot, and then forcing the turnover.
A couple times it looked like Curtis Plank got in there and really didn't know exactly what he wanted to do. And while he was trying to make up his mind, he had 3 guys right there, arms extended around him.
And I mean, I don't want to knock on anybody's size, but when you're a little bit shorter and you're in the middle of the lane with all those bigger guys, it's tough to try and make up your mind on where you want to go with it.
It's an 8-point Arthur Lovington lead, 25-17, 3:40 left to go before halftime here from Arcola. Arcola having a hard time corralling the ball now. They get it back though, and it goes with 12, Fischel. Shot put up and going to be airballed. Attempted a save, instead it gets saved into the hands of number 12 for Arthur Lovington, Curtis Plank. He's going to force the issue, but then pull it back out. It's kicked up and put in by number 11, Avery Schrock. That 3-pointer gives him 6, and Arcola, head coach Chad Gray, is going to call a full timeout, 28-17. The visitors, the Arthur Lovington Knights, with an 11-point lead over the Arcola Purple Riders. 3:12 left to go before the break.
And Arcola's been stuck on 17 for a couple minutes now. It's getting tough for them to bring the ball up the floor and set up in an offense. The pressure on the ball is, that's what Arthur's good at. That's what they're known for. And they're starting to show their dominance in that right now, taking a big lead.
This is starting to look like your storybook Arthur Lovington game. It's like you said, it's what they do. They're good at it. They're disciplined, and they're going to do that. That's how they want to play, and that's how they play the majority of the time when they're able to get in and do what they want.
The Coach Schuring has done a great job. It's ingrained in these guys, just like breathing. When you get on the floor and you're playing defense, you're up in their face, your hands are out, you're always putting pressure on the ball, you're cutting off the passing lanes. It just makes it really difficult on the perimeter because they lack a little size down low. So if you close them out on the perimeter and they can't get an easy pass in down low, it changes the game into their favor.
Before this game, in the junior varsity game, Arthur Lovington won 48-27. And right now, with 3:12 left to go in the first half, Arthur Lovington leads 28-17. Wyatt Fischel, he's number 12. He's got 3 points tonight. He's bringing the ball up for Arcola, guarded by number 2, Clayton Hahn. Trying to find some room, dishes it off to Freddie Moreno. He's going to drive, loses the handle. Did it get tipped? No, it did not. Out of bounds off of Moreno and Arcola.
I mean, right there you see Clayton Hahn, full court pressure by himself. I mean, just enough to make Wyatt Fischel work hard enough to get it across half court, that he's a little bit more fatigued when he gets down to try and set up the offense.
Arthur Levington setting things up. Ball is down in the corner, going to drive to the basket. Shot blocked. Shot blocked by 33, Austin Schaefer. A little over aggressive. We're going to get a jump ball called there. Lost the handle. The ball will remain with Arcola on the alternating possession. 2:35 left to go before halftime. 11-point Arthur Levington lead. And officials are gonna hopefully dry the floor out with their shoes a little bit there. Where
any kind of a break is good for Arcola right now.
Official gonna get it in, gets it into Moreno. Moreno out top now with number 3, Colin Seaman. Thinking about driving to his left. He's gonna try and draw a foul on Schuring. Shot doesn't go. He doesn't get the call, doesn't like it. And Arthur Levington brings it down the court now. 3-pointer goes up and it rattles in and out. Schuring tried to tip it out. It's gonna go out of bounds off of Arcola. Good hustle by Moreno there, trying to track that one down.
Excellent job by Moreno. Shows a lot of toughness, shows a lot that he's in this game.
Schuring did a nice job there to kind of tip that rebound out. He couldn't grab the rebound, but he tipped it out. It went off of Moreno after he tipped it. So Moreno had to bust it to get after it, but just couldn't bring it in time. Arthur Levington ball.
And here's the good and evil you see in Arthur right here, is they have 5 guards on the floor right now and no post players. And that makes it really hard for if you're the opposing team, to have your post players guard a much quicker opponent. But it also makes it bad for Arthur on their defensive end because they don't really have any size down low if they're going up against a bigger team.
And we've seen when Arthur's got the ball into the lane a couple times, they've had shots blocked or things knocked away. But if they can hit from long range against this unit, might just help them out pretty good here. They've built an 11-point lead. Drive to the basket again, ball stripped away. Not a lot of luck inside right now for Arthur Levington.
And it's a good job by Curtis Plank going in there to test the defense. You don't want them to think that you're just going to shoot jump shots from the outside all night long.
1:40 left to go here before halftime. Drive to the basket, shot pulled up and good. Curtis Plank having a little more luck with those kind of pull-up jumpers before he gets underneath and gets things knocked away. 13-point lead for Arthur Levington. Ball got in a little too deep by Arcola there and lobbed back out to 12, Wyatt Fischel. He's got it and he's guarded by number 2, Clayton Hahn. 3-pointer put up and no good. Shot put up by Austin Schaefer, but with him shooting out there, it left nobody inside to rebound. Down the floor come the Knights. We get a rebound, looked like it was going to go to Avery Schrock, but instead Freddie Moreno took it away for Arcola.
And Freddie Moreno, number 15, just wanted that ball more. And he went and got it.
Fischel, I thought, was going to dish it off, but he kind of had a little trouble corralling it. Right now it's with 20, Chase Strader. Knocked away again. We get another dive over there on the floor. Avery Schrock lays out this time. Out of bounds off of Arthur Levington. And it's going to stay with Arcola.
And Arcola really needs to get a basket here. They need to get off of 17. They've been on it for far too long.
Knights have outscored them 15-2 here in the second quarter. Pass almost goes out of bounds. Nice job by Seaman to corral it, then knock down a jumper. When the Riders have needed a basket, they've gone to Colin Seaman tonight. He gets it down to an 11-point lead. 30 seconds left to go before halftime.
And it was a great shot by Seaman. He kind of used his hands to get himself open again on that one, just a little bit. And Coach Schuring is really pressuring the referees with that call.
Knights going to patiently hold for one, or if they get a rebound or a chance to tip it back up. There's almost 10 seconds left. 11-point lead for the night. Number 11, Avery Schrock drive. He gets it stolen away. His pass is taken away. Fischel's off to the races. He breaks free and knocks it down. 12, Wyatt Fischel gets that. We've got a long heave. That will not go. We have reached halftime. 30 for Arthur Levington, 21 for Arcola. It's a 9-point Knights lead here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.